Space Boy! Hi guys, welcome to Space Boy channel. Yesterday I have got a question that how do you find if something is poisonous? That's a really great question. So today I'm going to answer that question. And the topic is how do you find if something is poisonous? Poison is actually something that injures or kills a living being or a human. Yes, we are also living beings. It's just like a humanicide or an animalicide, like pesticides and insecticides that farmers put on crops. So, we are going to learn how we can find whether something is having this substance or not. There is no scientific way of finding whether a food is poisonous or not because we can't test that food before we eat that. After we eat that, we can take some blood test. But before we eat that, if we want to find if it is poisonous, then we should check will a person who gives this food is nice to us or not. If the person is pleasing us, then the food must be poisonous. Now, even snakes are poisonous, and plants are poisonous, and mushrooms are poisonous. These substances surely have poison in them. This is what makes them so dangerous. If you want to see whether a mushroom is poisonous, check on its cap. If it is red in color and has white spots, it must be poisonous. And if it has white gills, it must be poisonous. If it glows in the dark, it must be poisonous. This plant is known as a morel mushroom. It is not poisonous, and people have claimed that it is a very delicious mushroom. This looks like a morel, but it's not. It's called a false morel and it is poisonous. It would make us very sick if we eat one. Can you spot any one difference between the two? Yes. The morel has big brain like structures while the false morel has smaller ones. Now see this plant. Can you spot whether it's poisonous or not? Yes, this plant is poisonous because it has three leaves coming out of one stem. The rule leaves of three, let it be, is a very good reminder of this. But even this is not far from non poisonous plants. Strawberries and raspberries also have this type of leaves. But for poisonous plants, the leaf is smoother, but for non poisonous plants, it is jagged. And the stem is also thorny for non poisonous plants. Snakes can also be venomous or non venomous. Venomous snakes have triangular head while non venomous snakes have circular head. Venomous snakes have a more oval pupil while non-venomous snakes have round pupils, but it's an exception for snakes such as black mamba, which are extremely venomous. You can also look at the scale of a snake. If a snake's scale has a line separating the two sides of a snake, then it is poisonous. Other animals can also be poisonous, but we can't know whether this animal is poisonous by just looking at it. So you should learn more venomous animals. By practicing more venomous animals, we will be aware that we should be far away from this animal. Thanks for asking the wonderful question. Hope you learned something new in today's episode. Thank you and goodbye.